This movie is so predictable. He chuckles, nudging you playfully. I know, but that's why I love it. It's comforting, like a warm blanket on a cold night. Speaking of warmth, this blanket is so surprisingly cozy, he said while subtly shifts closer. Yeah, well, it's big enough for two. Your heart does a little flutter with this closeness. Like serenading someone their window? He said with glint in his eyes, and you laugh at his words and says, okay, maybe not that dramatic, but something sweet, something genuine, like writing a song, maybe, or leaving a trail of rose petals, something thoughtful. A song? You think I could pull that off? I am more of a shower singer, he said while raising his eyebrow. I think you could do anything. You set your mind to. You're really talented. You just need to try. You met his gaze a little longer than usual. Maybe I will. Maybe I will write a song about how much I appreciate my amazing best friend, who also happens to be incredibly beautiful. With his words, you blushes deeply. You think I'm beautiful? He gazes at you intently. By and you are the most beautiful girl I know, inside and out. He said with a smile on his face, and you look away shyly. Stop it, you are making me blush. He gently lifts your chin with his finger, making you meet his eyes. I like making you blush. You both share a moment of intense eye contact, the air thick with unspoken feelings. You and them, inseparable since freshman year, were finally having your long-awaited sleepover. Pizza boxes littered your living room floor, remnants of earlier feast. Now clad in a comfy pajamas, you both were sprawled on the couch, watching a cheesy rom-com. You glared at Taehyung. His soft features illuminated by the TV screen seemed more defined, more attractive than usual. A flutter stirred in your stomach. Just a friend, you reminded yourself, but your heart wasn't quite listening. So, about that song, you clear your throat trying to break the tension. Right, the song. I will get right on that. He said while smiling softly. He reaches and tucks a stray strand of hair behind your ear, his fingers lingering on your cheek for a moment. Your breath catches in your throat. Later tugged into your oversized bed, you both talked until your eyelids grew heavy. Taehyung's soft snots eventually filled the quiet room. You, however, found sleep elusive. You was acutely aware of his presence behind you, the warmth of his body radiating through the thin blanket. You finally drifted off, only to be jolted awake hours later by a strange sensation. The room was dark, but you could feel warmth and pressure. Panic began to rise in your chest. Your hand instinctively went to your neck. Your fingers brushed against something. You fumble for your phone, the screen's light revealing a constellation of dark marks on your skin. He kissed, You breathe hitched. How? You vaguely remembered stirring in the night, a fleeting sense of something pleasant, but your mind was a blur. You glanced at Taehyung, still sleeping soundly, an innocent expression on his face, a mix of confusion, anger, and a strange, unsettling excitement churned within you. Taehyung, you shakes him gently. Taehyung, wake up! You shouted loudly. Why and what's wrong? He mumbled sleepily. You pulled the blanket down, exposing the marks. This, what? What happened last night? Your eyes widen in shock, reaches out a hand, then retracts it. I I don't know. I'm so sorry, and I don't remember anything. Sorry? That isn't going to cut it, Taeyong. These are all over me. Did you do this? Tell me the truth. Don't lie to me. You said while panicking. Why, and I swear, I honestly don't remember. I had a couple of earlier, but I wouldn't ever intentionally. Intentionally what, Taeyang? Hurt me? Take advantage of me? Is that what you are trying to say? You said angrily while glaring at him. Yes, no. I mean, I could never. Not to you. Never to you. You are my best friend. I cherish you. The thought of hurting you, it makes me sick. Then explain this, Taeyong. You gestures to the marks. Explain what happened. I wish I could. I really do. I remember we were watching the movie and then I think we talked for a while. And then nothing. It's all a blur. I feel terrible. Absolutely terrible. With this answer, tears welled up in your eyes. I trusted you, Taeyang. I thought you could never do anything to hurt me. And I wouldn't, and I promise you, this isn't me. I would never intentionally. But you did, whether you remember it or not. You did. You said with your voice trembling. Why, and please believe me. I know it looks bad. I know I messed up, but I would never intentionally hurt you. I had feelings for you for a long time. I know that's no excuse, and I'm so ashamed, but last night I acted on those feelings even though I was out of it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Vayan. Feelings? What kind of feelings? You mean like more than friends? Vayan, you are everything to me. You are my best friend, the most amazing person I know. And lately, I have wanted to be more than just friends. I have wanted to be with you in a different way. I have been trying to tell myself it was just a silly crush. But last night, I guess it all came out. Your eyes widened in shock and you said, so you are saying you. I think so. God, and I feel terrible. I would never do anything to hurt you. if I was in my right mind. I really care about you more than you know. You are so important to me. You wiped away your tears and said, then why didn't you say anything before? Before this happened, why didn't you just talk to me? I was scared, scared of ruining our friendship, scared of you rejecting me. I built it up in my head that you only saw me as a friend, that you could never feel the same way. I was so worried that if I said anything, I'd lose you completely. And what if I had said something first? Taehyung looked at you intently, his eyes filled with a mix of hope and regret. Then I would have been the happiest man alive. I could have told you how I felt. I could have taken you on a proper date. I could have treated you like the princess you are. Maybe I was a little scared too. You said with a small smile play on your lips, despite the tears. Scared of what? Of of what you just said. If you do not feel the same way, of rejection and of something like the happening, although maybe not entirely this. You said while looking down and while blushing. What do you mean? Maybe a part of me wanted you to make the first move, to show me how you felt, to to be brave enough to say something. You look up at him, eyes shining through your tears, and their eyes widening in surprise and hope. Really? You wanted me to all this time? You nodded shyly. Really, I have been dropping hints from months. Didn't you notice? I thought you were just oblivious. You said while pouting, and he chuckles, a rueful expression on his face. I'm notoriously oblivious, but I think I was also afraid to misinterrupt. I didn't want to ruin anything. I didn't want to lose you. You wouldn't have lost me. Not if you'd been honest with me. I know that now, but I was so scared. You reaches out and gently touches his cheek and said, it's okay to be scared, Taehyung. It's okay to be vulnerable. Then he takes your hand. Thank you, Vaan, for understanding, for giving me a second chance. Don't thank me yet. A small smile plays on your lips and said while smirking, you still have a lot to make up for. I know, and I will. I promise I will spend the rest of my life making it up to you. I will write you a song, a proper song, not just something I hum in the shower. I'd like that. You laugh at his words. And The end.